Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Weather Talk number 2. We have a lot of stuff to talk about today. I'm going to try and keep it short, simple, and sweet. But before I begin, I have 2 shout-outs to give, so let me go out. So the first one is going to Clarky's Weather and Stuff. Go subscribe to his channel. He has some great weather content on there. He has good footage. Also, go subscribe to W Malice. I do believe that's how you pronounce that. Both the links will be down in the description below. W Malice does, Call of Duty videos, so go check out that, his channel. And go check out Clarky's Weather and Stuff. Both links will be in the description below. Now, time to begin with the weather. So, as you can see here, much of the eastern U.S. will be in above average temperatures, and the west coast, or much of the western U.S. will be in below average temperatures. And we have these white areas on the map. That's just neutral zones that we don't really have to worry about. It's going to be like your normal temperatures for this next 6 to 10 day outlook. Also, we have these areas that are going to be well below. Right here, this is going to be rather more below average than usual, and it's going to be well above average temperatures than usual, and that's going to range all the way up into the northeast, down into Missouri, Iowa. So we have those 2 areas that we're going to look at. So it's going to be like a flip-flop almost. We had warm temperatures over in the west, and we had cool temperatures over in the east, but now we're going to flip-flop those basically, and then we got some extremely above average temperatures and below average temperatures over here. So that is what we're looking at, huh? I'm just gonna make it arc. That's good. So now what we're also gonna go ahead and look at is the precipitation outlook, and you can see over the next 6 to 10 days, you can see we do have an area of kind of more below average rainfall or precipitation than usual, and that's going to be for the Mississippi Valley, basically the deep south. We have Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana also, and we also have that below average in Maine. On the west coast, we have that spot of below average temperatures as well. I mean, below average rainfall or precipitation, and then much of the middle part of the country is going to be above average with their precipitation, and in that white area, like usual, it's just like a neutral zone where it's going to be like your normal temperatures. Now, time for the Storm Prediction Center. So the Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk for today, and tornado chances, a 5% chance of seeing a tornado. We have a tornado watch issued as I'm making this video. Wind threat, 5% chances in all locations, and hail, 5% chances. So the biggest threat currently will be the tornadoes. So we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll make sure it doesn't get too out of hand. The 2 outlook, we have 2 areas of marginal risk. One for the northwest coast, northwest, and one for the Ohio Valley and Great Lakes. The threats, tornado chances, we have a 2% chance of seeing a tornado in the Ohio Valley. Wind threat, we have a 5% chance in both locations of seeing some, damaging winds. Hail threat, 5% chances in both locations. Moving on to day 3, we have a marginal risk for North Carolina and South Carolina, also in Georgia and in Virginia, and a little bit of Tennessee, I do believe. So, now we're going to go ahead and look at the NAM 3KM model run for this, because this is what we're currently looking at. I just noticed this. What in the world is happening here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God. The model is showing 6 areas of low pressure. That cannot be safe. That cannot be absolutely okay to happen. What? Okay, well, that's interesting. 6 areas of low pressure just chilling over Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana. And that cannot be safe. That cannot be healthy. That must be like illegal parking right there, guys. That is not okay. But this is what we're currently looking at. you can see tropical depression, as it is now officially called. It is a tropical depression now, chilling off here near Miami currently, near the east coast of Florida, being a tropical depression like it does. Expected to become a tropical storm, but we're going to get out of that. So what we're looking at, so we're going to go through the models so you can see. This is what we're currently looking at. Severe weather, very bad. Good news is those 6 areas of low pressure finally stopped being there. That's good. So you can see that area starts to move, and then we also have this area up here with severe weather as well, in Minnesota and Iowa. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. Now we're gonna keep running this, and you can see the severe weather just keeps going north. Now we get thunderstorms starting to approach the Ohio Valley, going through Illinois. Now we have severe thunderstorms in Indiana, all the way down to Tennessee, possibly. And then that kind of dissipates. We get a second line here. We get a second line that comes through as well. That one's also pretty bad. I can see, basically, we have it all the way up into about the middle part of Michigan, all the way down into, Kentucky, basically. And then also in Tennessee, South Carolina, just scattered areas of thunderstorms and possibly severe thunderstorms as well. So we're going to keep an eye on that. And this is where the model ends it, with that tropical depression most likely going to be a tropical storm moving off. Now it is time for the National Hurricane Center. Now here we go. This is officially them saying that we do have a tropical system. It is a tropical depression 1. That's it. That's what we're looking at. And what we are currently seeing is we do have these tropical storm watches up. I'm gonna get a smaller one. There we go. We do have tropical storm watches up for the North Carolina coastline. So we're going to make sure to keep an eye on that to see if it does make landfall. And even if it doesn't, it's going to bring dangerous rip currents to there. Also, it's going to bring very dangerous rain. Like, I saw about 6 to 7 inches of rain for that area. Not too good if you are living in a coastal area. The wind, it's going to be a pretty interesting time to see what happens with it as it plays out. I do believe they're going to start putting out advisories for this. So we're going to keep an eye on it, guys. Now, we're going to go ahead and look at the models for this. Actually, no, before I do that, let me go ahead and show you guys some of this. So what we're currently looking at, let me go to arrival time of winds. We're going to go to there now. So we're going to see the earliest time. We're going to see earliest time for these winds. So you can see around the South Carolina coastline, the kind of more northeast kind of coastline right there is expected between Sunday 8 a.m. to Sunday 2 p.m. Sunday 2 a.m. That's when that's when it is expected to finally become an actual tropical storm, I do believe, at 2 a.m. tomorrow. And by Sunday 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., that's when we're expecting some arrival time of winds in, South Carolina. And then as we get from Sunday 2 p.m. to 8 a.m., that's when we get some arrival time of the winds expected in North Carolina. And Sunday 8 p.m. to Monday 8 a.m., that's when we get a lot of the winds coming onto North Carolina, excuse me. And then Monday 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., we have those winds reaching all the way up into the northeast finally. And now 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., now they're all the way up and going into around Maine and all those locations. Now we're going to see wind speed probabilities. So this is saying that we have about the percent chance of seeing tropical storm force winds. They're saying it's around 60 to 70. That's what they're saying right there. So that's what we're going to keep an eye on for the tropical storm force winds. And if you live on the coastline of North Carolina, you have around a 20 to 40% chance, I'd say, seeing tropical storm force winds. Let's see here, and let's see, what else am I gonna, I think that's all I need to cover for this. So now we're gonna go ahead and see what the models are gonna say about this, and I forgot to reset it. So the models, so the European model, kind of interesting. European model, well, first off, the European model doesn't show 6 areas of low pressure chilling over, you know, all those locations. I mean, gosh. But yeah, oh, jeez. Get out of here, bottle. I just threw a bottle away. I think you just heard it possibly in the background. Alright, I'm getting sidetracked. So you can see the European model keeps it a little bit farther away from the North Carolina coastline. And the GFS keeps it a little bit closer. Like, literally, like, landfall. So the European model has it kind of not very, like, getting outer bands of it to the North Carolina coastline and South Carolina before it zooms off and goes away. And the European model predicts it could get down to 1,000 millibars of pressure before it dies out. So that's going to be interesting to see how that happens. I'd imagine we're going to have some hurricane hunters fly up in the sky and check it out. So we'll have to see what happens with that. We'll make sure to keep an eye on what they say and what data they come back with. And my phone is blowing up because of all the tornado warnings right now, because that's nice. Now the European model, however, is showing that this storm, okay, so here we go, current time, we have the tropical depression chilling here. Now the European model has it taking a little bit more of kind of this track right here and going right up there and then doing that type of thing. And I'll show you what I mean. So here you go. I think it could be kind of spot on with this. So the GFS, there we go, keeps it riding up the coast. Then it impacts North Carolina, and then it'll zoom off right up the the northeast coastline or the eastern coastline before it dies off. So I'm not sure what to expect currently. And another thing I want to show you guys is, let's see here, where's it at? There we go. There we go. So here is what the models are saying with the wind and the vorticity on this. Vorticity starts showing up, and now it's so current time 0. You can start to see that vorticity right there, and now you start to see it even better as it rides up the coast and it makes impact right on the North Carolina coastline for it. Something interesting also is right there, and then you can see that spiraling area of low pressure right over, you know, the middle part of America, just kind of swoops it away and disorganizes it. So we're going to keep an eye on this, and I'll make sure to keep you guys updated. And now finally, trackthetropics.com. I need to go to there really quick as well. There we go. So here we go. I'm going to show you guys some spaghetti models because why not? Let's go ahead, and I want to show you guys, where is it at? Excuse me, what the heck is happening? Oh yeah, also you can see we have flash flooding risk as well over the next few days. You can see it's day 1. You can see it is in Texas and all the areas being impacted by severe weather. Tomorrow it's going to be in the Northeast and Great Lakes, and then day 3 it's also going to be in the Northeast. But where I needed to find the spaghetti models. Let's see here. Man, can you imagine the spaghetti models just aren't even, like, around anymore? Like, there just are no spaghetti models, are there? Whatever. Well, I was going to show you guys spaghetti models, but apparently they're just not showing up. So, yeah. Alright, well, guys, thank you guys for coming and joining me. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And I do believe I will see you all in the next weather-related video, which will be most likely soon. What am I saying? I give up on life. I'm just kidding. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next weather-related video. Goodbye, everyone, and go subscribe to the channels I shouted out. Hola. Adios. I keep doing that.